welcome, and all American Cartel members, Anons, Facebook friends, Twitter followers, random YouTube viewer, BitChute viewer, I think a getter, follower, or whatever, and anybody else that might be watching. Thanks for joining me. My name is Julio. I am the Theorizing Theorist, and today we're going to go over the Kazakhstan protests. Soviet-era president resigns. The Kazakhstanians have defeated the government. Now, this is very interesting. I think Egypt did this, or was the last one to do this, and they credited Twitter, I think, with their success. But yeah, there's lots of info going on about what's going on really over here. They say it's gas, some say it's the internet, some say it's banks. Let's figure it out here. Maybe comment down below what you guys think. Nur Sultan, Western Kazakhstan, with ongoing riots over shortages of food and gas. The country's long-running leader, whatever, has resigned. Citizens have overrun military bases and police stations, seizing arms and explosives. Many have died on both sides. Now, this has to be making the deep state quake in their boots. Now, a lot of people are thinking this is N.W.O. headquarters or whatever, and we'll get into that in a little bit. But first, let's check out some of the violence. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, share, all that good stuff before we do that. But let's check out a couple minutes of this violence, and I'll get back to you with some more info.
Все вот обшмонали прям, тут ничего не оставили.
Что, пожарка тоже, да?
Да, пожар нету, да.
Горит спецтехника. Что это? Трактор, да? Офигеть.
Трактор горит.
Там не проедем, кажется, да?
Вот.
Здесь жар здесь чувствуется. Здание горячее. Вот именно этого я и боялся, ребят.
На БТР залез. БТР.
Kazakhstan falls to the people. N.W.O. COVID pass free zone. There is an internet blackout in Kazakhstan right now. The stories of the uprising being because of gas prices are BS. The police, politicians, army, and doctors have all fled the country or joined the people. The real reason is because the government stopped unvaxxed using banks. The people said no to the COVID pass. People unite. Now that's the video you just witnessed, I do believe. No, I'm sorry. We're gonna watch this video here at the end. I'm gonna end this video with that video right there you see in front of you. So, but before I begin, again, hit the like button, people. Likes are very important here. Subscribe, very, very important. And donate if you can by checking the description box down below. PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo. Here we go. Seems like we know on which side these bastards really are. And then somebody else writes, Argentina is trying the same with unvaxxed not allowed to use banks. Are they trying that anywhere in the U.S., I wonder? Let me know in the comment section down below. Interesting. It was weird that a gas protest for a country who exports gas. It's a little weird, you know, they have plenty of gas to go around. There's no need to have no gas, especially in your own country if you're exporting it. So the central bank got its a-hole reamed out by the broomstick of the people of Kazakhstan. I think it's more appropriate to say they got their assholes punched in. They don't want the word getting out because it will happen in other countries. The people can't stop this if they want to. The banks are behind 100% of it. Also weird is the capital of the N.W.O. headquarters. So a lot of people are saying that. Lots of photos are springing up of, symbolism of the structures that they have there, very pyramid-y and whatnot. I haven't really gone through all of it. So, yeah, there's that N.W.O. headquarters. I wonder if there's one thing that will cause an uprising, it's cutting off people's access to their money. Now, the question is the revolt happening by design to instill the UN? Wonder if, some other stuff is happening behind the scenes. So what I know is there is an outside threat in space. After N.W.O. found out that ships are heading to Earth, they panicked only after 9 months. We got COVID agenda going. And somebody says, interesting how this post always gets buried. And this is on Godlike Productions in case you guys want to check it out yourselves. But COVID has been in the works for at least 8 years, probably a decade or more. There could well be a threat in space. There's also a magnetic reversal of the Earth happening, and we are entering into a new mini ice age. There's also always the possibility of WW3 or a supervolcano eruption that could drop La Palma into the Atlantic and cause a tsunami. We are truly spoiled for choice with doom at this point. Oh, that's crazy. In time. So knows we have lots of options and we're spoiled. But the most pressing issue is the democide of the human race and the enslavement of the remainder by a bunch of psychopaths who need to be hung, drawn, and quartered. So if you guys appreciate this info and you guys want more of it, please donate down below. PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo. Can't stress that enough. It's what keeps us fed and fueled and motivated to get you guys the info that's being suppressed from you. So I believe it was gas price for about 1 day. The MSM liars know about the power of yelling first and loudest, but these ploys fail nano fast now because the liars cancel their own credibility. Joe Rogan has higher viewership than most networks combined, and he really does. 11 million compared to, I think the next one is at 3. CNN killing it at 800,000. But who knows what those numbers really mean. And with that said, I'm going to go ahead and bow out here, guys. Check out the rest of this video. It's going to have some more violence if you guys indeed want to see that. And I'm going to bow with my typical, and as always, to God be the glory.
міне қаламқастың жұмысшылары басты тояқта кетті. Арты мына бетте әл шығып жатыр. Міне Атырауда хава болып жатыр. Атырау қаласы. Туис бастап кетті уже. Кісілер жинап жатыр, мәселе жолды жауып тастап, кісілер келмесін деп, халық жиналмасын деп, жол жауып тастап кіреберістегі. Дені гипермаркеттің алдында жинап тұрған халық жолды жауып тастады. Ана жерде екі үлкен автобус әкеліп қойды. Екі үлкен автобус әкеліп қойды, кісілерді алып кеткен, кісілер жинай ғой. Вот солдата толпой все бьют палками, ногами. Там тоже. Вот стрельнули с оружия в солдата.
So you got this happening in the country of Kazakhstan. Meanwhile, Australia is locking people down that aren't vaccinated, that can't even go to work anymore. So here comes the chaos. Here comes the chaos, okay? And that will spill into our country very shortly. You will not see it coming. So I am imploring you to live every single day like it is your last. This is no test. This is no experiment. This is on. This is happening. This is it. It will be on our doorstep like a thief in the night. Straight up. Straight up. And don't get it twisted. They will use this as well. People like to say, oh, there's more of us than there are of them. Well, I haven't seen the more of us than there are of them in this country in 2 years at all. I've seen more of them doing exactly as they're told. Kazakhstan ain't America. Kazakhstan still has balls. You know what I'm saying? We're the most medicated, domesticated country on earth. And there's no coincidence that our military boys all got vaccinated first, if you remember. At any rate, here we go, man. Here it is.